We've all met that person, the one who must always be correct. To have the final say in every situation and whose ego is so large that could most likely be seen from miles away. It's simple to let these people get under your skin and have your whole day ruined. It's tempting to lower yourself to their level and provide them with a piece of your mind. Usually, this is not the best course of action. So what do you do when you come across a conceited individual? Here are 6 ways Sigma males cope with them. If they do not take the bait, nothing makes arrogant people happier than eliciting a response from you. They enjoy pushing your buttons and getting a reaction from you. Sigma males are aware of this and refuse to accept it. They maintain their composure and do not let an arrogant person get to them. While it may be easier said than done, it is critical to remember that you are the one who is losing in this situation. Yes, it may be satisfying to them in their place, but in the long run, you'll only end up disappointed. When someone is attempting to lure you in, the best thing you can do is leave. Don't participate in their games and don't allow them to ruin your day. Naturally, this is not always possible, especially if the arrogant individual is someone you must see on a regular basis. In these cases, all you have to do is your best to overcome it. 2. They disengage and make room for the individual. To deal with an arrogant person is to avoid dealing with them at all costs. Sigma males keep their distance from these individuals as much as possible. Sigmas try to avoid those kinds of coworkers. They should avoid them as much as possible. They stop hanging out if they are friends. It is critical to make as much space as possible between you and the arrogant individual. This will make it more difficult for them to target you and provide you with some desperately needed breathing space. This method works so well because it removes the arrogant person's power. They require your attention and approval. So that they can feel good about themselves, they are left floundering when you remove that. In some cases, this method may not be feasible in every circumstance, but it is unquestionably worth a shot. Please comment your thoughts on the video and hit the like button to help us grow our channel. 3. They ensure that their self-assurance is unaffected. The most effective is self-assurance, the most effective weapon against an arrogant person. You can ignore them if you have high self-esteem. Minor assaults or attempts to denigrate you. If you are known by others to be arrogant. Sigma males are self-assured and secure individuals. If someone lies, they will not accept it. Attempting to spread gossip about you among mutual friends. This works well because when other people vouch for you, you have social proof. It's more difficult for the arrogant person to make progress. This method is especially effective if someone who is arrogant is someone you see on the street on a regular basis, such as a coworker or classmate. How Sigma men deal with arrogant people is by dismissing them. Their self-assurance is unwavering, so attempts by the arrogant person to bring them down are ineffective. They understand their worth and will not be denied. Anyone else want to tell them otherwise? 4. They foster diplomacy and tolerance. It can be difficult to remain calm and composed. When dealing with an emergency, they have a way of being arrogant, pushing all of your buttons and creating havoc. Sigma males are aware of this and take precautions to foster diplomacy and tolerance. They are always attempting to see both sides of the story and are never hasty to pass judgment. This does not imply that they are slackers who allow everyone to walk all over them. They simply understand how important it is to see things from various perspectives and always be courteous. Even when the other person is not present, they can always stay in this way. They never lose control of the situation and stoop to the level of the other person. This will almost certainly throw the individual who is off their game because they are hoping for a specific reaction from you. If you react bitterly and angrily, in general, you'll see a show of pretended offense or hurt feelings. They might use your rage to their advantage, to play the role of the victim in order to maintain their image. Responding politely deprives them of their power. You'll need a lot of power to stay cool and look for information on the situation. 5. They limit the information they share with the individual. Sigma men understand how much information to share. They are also aware that an arrogant person will make use of whatever information they have in opposition to them. That is why they are extremely cautious about what they share with the individual. They only give them the bare necessities and keep anything important to themselves. This method works well because it makes it difficult for the conceited person who will dig up dirt on you. They might be able to unearth a few things, but they will be unable to use anything against you if you exercise caution concerning what you share. This method also makes it easier to keep your cool. It is easier to be around the person because you don't have to be concerned about them using your words against you. You can do this if you have nothing to hide. 6. They alter the topic of the conversation. An arrogant individual will frequently attempt to exert control over a discussion in order to confirm their own reality. Sigma males change the subject to a new subject at the natural conclusion. This will frequently cause problems, allowing them to limit their influence on the discussion. Another strategy employed by Sigma men is to stop talking in such a way that allows you to reclaim control. This will put the arrogant person on the defensive and let you set the tone for the discussion. Don't be surprised if they bring up new topics and tell anecdotes or stories concerning you. Simply make things up to keep themselves entertained, in the limelight, or make themselves appear good. You can take advantage of this by shifting the conversation's focus when they begin to monopolize it. Please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future videos.